trying to find a means beyond the constraints of gravity and time. And somewhere in there is a voice, a little lost perhaps. It feels the clock spinning out of control, and a feeling of helplessness. But I can breathe again. There's something else I want to say, and that is, I'm sorry. Maybe you will forgive me. Maybe you will see beyond this projection. I tried to use it to the best of my ability, and as you can see, there was much still further to go. I would never arrive there, really. Perhaps it was just one circle that I was trying to close.
War's over.
Arriving in a corner, trapped and fed these things that I wasn't certain to believe or not. Between the us and them. Between a late night, up, down, words. And there was a spiral inside, so I came to see. I came to find out exactly what was this thing called I. Well, it really wouldn't be that simple. There were several elements involved in getting them strung along in the right patterns. Now some of these are quite interesting, and then some of them just fall away. But I want them all. I want to collect them and make them all mine. I fell again into the trap of desire, and it was a beast, and it's all mine. And so I signed my mind in a contract of sorts. I wonder, would I be alright? How would I be safe? And then I turn the clock back, rewind the tape, you press the buttons, you dial up the program. There it is. What an interesting picture it is. I'm not too sure what to make of it myself. And then it changes and changes and changes and changes and changes. Well. Maybe this is all just a thing that I need to. Wow. I guess there's a desire. I like to speak into the void. There it is. Me in the mirror. The more I look, the more it changes. I can't stand still. I have nowhere to be. Who's behind this thing anyway? Where are those shadows? And where is the light coming from? Is this a picture? Is this an image? Am I just a signal passing through wires and transistors and cables and data, on and on? I find that place in the river, and it seems so deep. I want to drown in it. I want to be it, but there's a little problem. Neither of us know where this is going. I wish I could tell you what I really think. I wish I could say, I'm sorry for all my imperfections and folly. After time, we see the picture develop. We take the film, we hold it to the light, and there arises an image. What is it that I'm seeing here? Is that somebody in the background? Are they looking at me? They are looking at me, aren't they? Well, that's surprising and interesting. I put the picture aside. I climb back into bed. And time goes on. The sun silently returns. I hear the birds. I hear the blood rushing through my head. I'm still alive, after all. And there's still time. I want to press my hands further against its wall. I want my hands in the wall to merge into one. But I can't quite get the pattern right. There is so much silence. There is so much unspoken. And what are we to do with this void? Sometimes I take a picture and I just want to cut it up in a way. I want to make new voids and new pictures and fragments. I want to cut myself up again.
This whole project is based.
Sometimes the river, it flows into the dark, and I can't follow. I hope that there's something on the other side. I hope that the birds know. I hear them. But they are only the song. And I want to cut them up. I want to cut the words. I want to make new words. I want to cut up my mind. I want to reconstruct my mind ways, in new patterns. I want to cut myself up in smaller and smaller fragments. Maybe I'll see what's really going on. But it plays out like a cruel comedy. And there I am. I'm seated in the middle of the auditorium. The play's over. And there I am. In this mixture of soupy thoughts. Oh my, wow. Now, ingredients never seem to settle down. Maybe I want to say, I love you. Maybe I can be blind enough to see who you are.
Good. Good. Okay, go ahead and cut that.
I have a resentment that time will not forgive. Not at all. I have a forgiveness. I have a time. This is my little prayer, I guess. Would you please forgive me? I'm really quite sorry. I suppose I was trying to stretch beyond this body and beyond this form. And emerge as something else. It was very much the same, but wasn't quite the image that I was painting in the beginning. There was very little to work with at first. I believe I had one color, and all I could do was dilute it. But eventually, I threw them all away. I found out that I had something else going on. It was as if another person was making all the decisions. And I either agreed or disagreed. But I would have to cooperate. And everything would go very smoothly. But then one day I decided not to cooperate.
There's a belt brought west to my back.
I was asking myself, well, what does this person really want?
And I'd become a friend.
Well, it seemed the pilot has lost its directions. So I think we should have perhaps a woman's opinion.
No, that's who they want.
Now,
My presence here is accidental.
she had arrived, but perhaps was never gone. And she had been waiting a while, patiently, when the time was right, and nobody was looking. She walked through the door, quietly. Once I saw her, I could not forget Or I could not see the past anymore. It just seemed to fall away. It was quite interesting. I was not quite sure why she had gone or what she had wanted. But I thought it would be interesting. And so I agreed. We stood there at the altar, and it was a lovely day. Once we had spoken our vows, we knew we had things to do. I asked her, "So, where do you think we will go next?" She replied, "Well, anywhere we want." Which I, of course, thought was very interesting. It took time, but eventually our conversations were getting very interesting. The more I got to know her, the more I saw myself. Some of it I really wasn't quite ready for. Perhaps I was skeptical in the beginning. And of course, I was quite afraid. Because there was somebody, after all, who didn't seem to care at all about what I did or what I said. It was all important and meaningless at the same time. I suppose I just felt like I was here, and that was okay. One day we were taking a trip. It was a short ride, and although I was watching the road, I was watching her very intently. I was watching every move. I heard every word that she said. It was quite interesting to have my mind in two different places. But the more that I practiced this, the more that I realized there was no separation. Over time, I began to realize this illusion, and it seemed more real than the real that was going by past the windows, and the sound of the wheels on the road, and the constant hum of engine. I guess what I really wanted to say was I enjoyed the ride. I quite make mistakes now. I had thought I had run out of things to say. But
and then it was fighting doubled by 1960. Now it's doubling every 18 months. We got this downpour of information that's coming over the internet faster in more directions. And this is causing massive social changes, some of them good, some of them bad, but it's part of the process.